Many of you want to purchase directly from 1688 to get the factory price, but stop because you cannot communicate in Chinese. Now 1688 has introduced an AI tool that can talk to suppliers for you, ask questions, filter results, and organize replies. Today I will show you step by step how to use 1688's built-in AI to communicate with suppliers more efficiently. After watching this video, you will be able to buy from 1688. So now we are on the 1688 homepage, already translated page, and now we click the find a factory. Now you will see a page like this. So there's 3 places on 1688 where you can access AI features. The first one is here, 消费 AI. The second one is next to the searching bar, which is this one. Its name is AI Inquiry, but these two are not very practical. The most practical one is here, inside the message section. And you will see an AI icon over here. After clicking it, you will see a new page like this. Tell us about your sourcing needs. So this is a place that you can put your sourcing request, and here we can put a picture of your product. So let me tell you a little bit about how we should break down the sourcing needs. So when you're writing your inquiry, I suggest breaking it into 5 parts. The first part, of course, is the product name. Here, take care to don't make it too long or complicated. Instead of writing a very long and detailed product title, keep it simple. If the name is too long or too specific, the AI might filter out the suppliers that actually produce it. You can also ask the AI how this product is usually called on 1688. In the second part, write a clear specification, for example, material, size, or technical details. Third, write your requirements so AI can filter the right supplier for you. For example, certification requirements, export license, packaging requirements, or any compliance standard you need. Fourth, your target quantity. AI will use this information to get an accurate quotation from supplier. At the last part, clearly list the questions you want to ask the supplier. For example, what is your MOQ? Do you have export experience? This is especially important to ask when sourcing on 1688 because not all the suppliers have export experience. Ask them what certifications do you have to understand whether you can import this product into your target country, and what is your production lead time, what is the price, and other questions you want to ask your suppliers. When you structure it in this way, AI can communicate much more efficiently with suppliers on your behalf. So basically, the AI will send your questions to the supplier, and after the supplier answer to that question, it will ask your next question to the supplier. So it will be looks like a communication between the AI and the supplier from 1688. Okay, so now we took the inquiry and give it to AI to translate it. Okay, when translating product names, pay attention to using name commonly used on 1688. We take the information, we put it here, and okay, it's not exceed 200 characters. We put a picture of the product. Okay, now open the inquiry to find the products. Now we need to wait for a while until AI finds some supplier for us. And now, as we can see, it chose some supplier, and here is the questions I'm going to ask the suppliers. You can fix these questions. Alright, then we just click this button and the AI will start to communicate with the supplier. So I'm not going to send these questions to the supplier one more time. I'm just going to show you how it will be looks like after AI finished communicating with suppliers. We can click it. So after the AI finished its works, the page will looks like this. There will be your questions and the answer. You can just take a screenshot of this page and send it to ChatGPT. If we click this icon, we can even check the conversation between AI and the supplier, and then you can just ask them about if they have workers can speak in English or not. You can also send them your contact number, talking with them. If you have any other questions, you can just ask them, check the Excel that they send you, and every details. Okay, so up to this point, I only show you how to send inquiries more efficiently using AI, but is that enough to choose a supplier? Not really. You still need to verify whether the supplier is legitimate or not. So let's see how we can do that through 1688. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how you can make a supplier background check from 1688. You came to this page and say that after reading the answers, you think that this supplier is suitable for you. You click on the Supplier. Okay, scroll down, click the company name. This is the company name. You can take this company name and you can run a full background check for this supplier. And I have already made a video about how you can do a full supplier background check in another video. You can watch that video to understand how to make a full supplier background check. But I'm not going to talk about that in this video because it's going to be too long. I will just put the link in somewhere here. You can check by yourself. Now I'm going to show you how to do supplier check on 1688. We came to this page. Now here we can see that there is a factory archives. This is the most important part on 1688, so we click this one. Okay, so the first thing you can check is the company photos. Some suppliers upload real photos of their factory, but sometimes they just download the factory images from the internet and put them on their page. If you want to learn how to verify whether these photos are real, you can also check out my supplier background check video on my channel. I shared some useful tips there. So below the picture you can see there's suppliers others. If you click this link, it will redirect you to a Chinese map page. Here there's two things that you can check. First, look at whether the company is located in an industrial area or in an office area. This can give you a basic idea of what kind of supplier it might be. Okay, second, you copy the address. Okay, you copy the address from here. You can search it on map that shows street views. Then you can look at the surrounding area and compare it with the photos they uploaded on 1688 and see if they match or not. Okay, in this part we can see some platform data such as their responsive rate and their return rate. This can give you a basic idea of how active the supplier is and how well they serve their customers. Okay, we scroll down. This section shows the company's establishment date. It's usually better to choose companies that have been operating at least 2 or 3 years. Here we can see the total number of employees. You can use this information to see whether the company size matches your order size. Small factories are usually more flexible with small customized orders, but if your order volume is large, choosing a bigger factory is usually better because their production capacity can keep up with your demand. Okay, and here there is the certification of the supplier. You can take a look to here. They have the certifications that you need or not. Take a look to the corporation method. In this part, the most important information is the receive foreign trade orders. For this supplier, we can see that they don't support receiving foreign trade orders. This usually means they may not be able to handle the export process for you. If you cannot manage the export process yourself, you can work with a trading company, an export agent, or a sourcing company to help you handle the exporting process. However, if you see that a supplier does not support foreign trade orders, you don't need to skip them directly. You can still contact the supplier and ask whether they have export qualifications or how much they can support you with the export process. Okay, so this is the last part. In this part, we can see that there is a buyer reviews. We can also check the buyer's reviews to see other customers' feedback on their product quality and the supplier's reliability. You can just open the pictures and check the quality of the product and everything. So that's all of the details that I think that it's important to check from 1688. And by the way, like if you want to have the contact information of the supplier, you can click contact information from here. Then you will see the number and the full address of the supplier. Okay, so that's it. So now you have seen how to use AI to communicate with suppliers on 1688, but communicating is only the first step. If you need support with sample inspection, I can help you with that. You can send the samples to my office in China and I can check the quality for you before you place a bulk order. I will provide honest feedback and detailed information so you don't waste time or money on international shipping. I can also help with factory visits, production follow-up, and the final inspection before shipment. That way you can make sure your order is safe and everything is going according to your plan. This is Aisel. If this video was helpful for you, remember to subscribe my channel. And if you want me to make a video about sourcing with AI on Alibaba, leave a comment below. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.